My dad caught my mom cheating on him twice with my swim coach and she is leaving my dad for him. Now I don't think I can trust another woman ever again. Sorry if my writing isn't super coherent, I'm kinda going through a lot and I might struggle. 2 months ago my dad caught my mom with another man. It tore him apart, but my mom was apologetic. She promised to never do it again. She promised she'd stop. I'm not sure if she stopped but couldn't resist herself, or she just never stopped, but she was caught again 2 weeks ago. This is when I first found out about anything. At that point she decided that some tanned, beach-bodied guy 35-year-old D was better than the unconditional love of her husband and family. To top it all off, the guy she's ducking my swim coach. It's so ducking embarrassing. She's leaving my dad for him. She's ruining our family. My dad's been a wreck. My younger sister has barely been able to hold on and I'm falling apart as I'm writing this. My dad has been nothing but loving and caring for her and us. He works long hours at a demanding job that keeps working hard. He makes a lot of money and my mom just took advantage of him. I don't know how the woman that raised me, the woman that taught me to find a girl that treats me like she treated my dad, the woman that I believe can do no wrong is like this. I don't think I can't trust another woman ever again. This whole situation made me break up with my girlfriend of a year. I felt like if my mom could do it, anyone can do it. I can't see myself ever getting married anymore. I can't see myself fully trusting a woman. Not even my sister, she might be just like her. I'm afraid and confused. I need help. Therapy. This is a long-term issue above our pay grade. Listen, I know it's really tough right now. My father cheated on my mom for years and didn't try to hide it well. It hurt me and it still kind of does, but I know that it has nothing to do with me. What your mother did is inexcusable and no one deserves to be cheated on. However, there are many faithful people out there who will not hurt you. I would never cheat on my husband and I trust that he wouldn't cheat either. You will heal and realize that this doesn't happen if there is love and trust in a relationship. I won't go into it, but my dad made me lose all faith in men. But I'm better, and been in a relationship for 18 months now. This will pass. It doesn't feel like it now, it's raw and painful and doesn't make sense, but it will pass. Get someone to talk to, a therapist or counselor, and make you your priority for now. Work yourself back up to okay. It'll be okay. What your mom did is unforgivable. However, it is quite arbitrary to assume that every single woman is no longer trustworthy, because this isn't the case. He knows he's wrong, but the emotional scarring is mentally having him process this way. He needs therapy. I'm sure he understands that, but he is quite traumatized by his mother's actions, just as how a woman would be hesitant to trust men because her father cheated on her mother. Ultimately though, he needs therapy to help him learn how to trust others and allow him to heal and properly deal with this situation. You judged one person's actions on an entire gender? Noise. No empathy, man facepalming, yep, and broke a girl's heart too. Apples, they don't fall far. I'm nothing like my mom. I get that you're going through some stuff, but you can't let the actions of one woman color your view of the entire gender. That's ridiculous. But my mom did this to me. I'm supposed to trust her more than any other woman, and she did this to me. If that's what the woman I'm supposed to trust with my life, something so awful, how am I supposed to trust another woman? Your mom is one person. She in no way represents the rest of us. You really need to be in therapy if you are going to let a single individual influence your opinion of a giant group of people. Then date men. You can always trust them. One woman did something crappy. So, you're going to paint the other 2.5 billion women with responsibility for the actions of one? Seems a bit ridiculous, no? I understand this is real shock, but you have to know that doesn't make any sense. My dad left my mom for another woman when I was just a baby. Never paid child support, never visited me. Crappy people are crappy people, and crappy people do crappy things. It has nothing to do with gender. Try therapy, try talking to other people, but stay away from toxic threats on Reddit, etc. It'll only make you more miserable. Some women do crap like that, but remember, so do a lot of men, who leave their family for a younger woman. My suggestion would be to completely cut your mom out of your life and take your dad's side. If she can duck him over like that, eventually she will duck you over. Get into therapy, man, and just take it one day at a time. Just because your mom ducks everyone and the neighbor's dog doesn't mean all women are like that. There are just some crappy people out there, and sadly she happens to be one of them. I see many people who give advice on Reddit lack empathy. I encourage you to work on healing yourself. Therapy would be a start. A conscious decision to face up to what is happening is also the next step. Bitterness, especially as a paralytic. It makes you not take action and wallow in self-pity. Your sister is still there, your father is still there. If you cannot get over your pain now, at least be bigger than it, and see if your sister and dad are okay. Try to do what you can for them. Your family is hurting now. It may be a while before it is okay again. To the rest of you commenters, I read your commenters, and I'm disgusted by how little empathy you show this guy. Can you not understand he is hurting? You guys took so little time to start commenting on his flaws and on his views and judging him on your own viewpoints. Have a little empathy for God's sake. Introducing Newscaster Vocalizer is a new first-of-its-kind, groundbreaking app, which allows you to generate full-featured voiceovers from any text using direct access to Amazon-powered Newscaster Vocalizer without spending thousands of dollars. Just select a language and voice, paste your text, click a button, and it's done. I'm really sorry, man. Definitely find a new coach, and don't for a second feel obliged to keep either of them in your life. Definitely seek out a therapist to help you through this. And don't let your mother or her AP make you feel obliged to forgive them or have a relationship with them until you're ready. I know this is difficult, but I promise you that not all women are like this, and there are never any winners in infidelity. She will have to live the rest of her life with the shame of what she has done to her family and her relationship with her children, and your, hopefully former, coach will have to live with the fact that he broke your trust. Your family will never be accepted by you, and will always have it in the back of his mind that his girlfriend is a cheater and could walk out on him just as easily. I say this because the world is full of highly intelligent women, and I promise more than a fair number of them have had this thought before me. Also, please don't take this out on your sister. I know this hurts, but she is as much your father's daughter as your mother's, and she needs your support. People of both sexes cheat. It is an indicator of selfishness and poor character, and the best way to move forward with that knowledge, in my opinion, is to resolve to never treat a woman the way your mother treated your father. If your immediate response to your mom doing this was to develop an anger/mistrust against women, you have much deeper seated issues and need professional help. Disagree. Most people who look up to their mother and father see them as the ideal man and woman. That is a well-stated worldview and something completely normal psychologically. Parents that are good are looked up to and idealized. If children learn early their parents are terrible, and are not good examples, they often do, they look elsewhere for role models. The issue is when parents who have been good, go this late into their child's life and do horrible things. That's when this happens. OP's feelings are valid, and his mother likely just created a misogynist, just like so many cheating fathers created a misandrist. Over time you will see many people do many terrible things. But you will never see all of a people do the same thing. Some people are biased, but most of them aren't. Some nurses don't care about you, but most of them do. Some women cheat, and it's not that they want to break hearts and families, but they are selfish to a point where they will let it happen. As a grown-up you will also see that there is no blanket solution to these problems, just as the severity or everyone's misdoing will vary. Some are drunken one-night engagements and are truly remorseful after 10 years together. Others are every night they get the chance. I want you to know it doesn't make you a bad person to protect yourself, but don't assume every woman will hurt you either. Don't treat people unconditionally, treat them accordingly. I know it hurts seeing your mom behaving like that, but I understand how you feel. When I was a kid, I used to think that my parents were perfect human beings and they will make no mistakes. But it all changed when I became a grown woman. My dad cheated on my mother, and I also used to think that I was better than any man. So I promised myself that I will never treat a man like a king. I thought I should be above men. But now I am a grown woman, I understand that not all men are the same. Love changed me. I hope your anger will be gone and you will have a happy life. Worldwide comments of the day. I think the fact alone she calls him her ride is justification alone that something is fishy. Could be he's the side guy and she's in a relationship somewhere else. Regardless, he needs to confront her and ask her why is she outright shy or withholding about their relationship. Give the same energy as she is towards the relationship, raised eyebrow. If the girl is ashamed of you to introduce to her friends and family as her boyfriend or fiance, maybe she's not into you. Maybe you're just her side partner, or the worst is you're too ugly to be seen with her. Hope not. Anyway, since she doesn't show your relationship to your social media account, then why stick around? As he said to many red flags, so it seems. Tell her you're ending your relationship because of the way she acted when you're together or with her friends and move on. Look for somebody who'll not be ashamed to show you off. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more interesting and relatable Reddit videos.